Good evening, friends. Myself Amin here from Vision Tube. Dear friends, do subscribe to my channel for recent update on government job. Today I'll be discussing for various posts that had been notified by Guwahati High Court. I'll be discussing in brief with the proper ad the notification given by Guwahati High Court. Friends, please refer to my screen. The notification was given on the date of 12 February 2019. However, this time Guwahati High Court have given the medium of applying for the vacancies is only online. No manual application would be accepted. Let us go through the post what they have given. Dear friends, you can check in my screen. Here the vacancies are library assistant, computer assistant, the driver, and grade 4 position. This time the number of position is a bit limited. They have given advertisement for total vacancy of 10, out of which for the position of library assistant they have given the vacancy as 1, for computer operator is 2, and for driver is 2, and for the 4th grade post they have given 4, but in 2 categories, that is for court attendant they have given 3 posts, and for lawn attendant they have given 1 post. Let us discuss in brief the pay scale that they have given. As you can go through my screen properly, you can see for library assistant they have put it in the pay band of 2, with pay scale starting from 14,000 to 49,000 only, and also with a grade pay of 7,400. This is a bit a good pay scale after recent pay commission. Also, you can go through for computer assistant, they have put it in the same pay band with 14,000 to 49,000 pay scale, but the grade pay is a bit lower than the above post, that is 6,200 only. For driver, they have put it in the same pay band of 2 with pay scale of 14,000 to 49,000 and with a grade pay of 5,000. And for the fourth grade position, the pay band is for 1 with a pay scale of 12,000 to 37,500 only, and with a grade pay of 3,900. Dear friends, this time they have categorized the reservation category a bit different. As you can go through in my screen, for the position of library assistant, hope my screen is clear, friends. For the post of library assistant, they haven't put the position in any reservation category, because the number of vacancy is also a bit lower. As the number of vacancy for library assistant is 1, they have put it in only in unreserved category, that is 1, and remaining reservation category is nil. Also for computer assistant, you can check in my screen, they have put it the reservation category for 3 candidates, 3 posts, and remaining reservation categories they have put it in nil. For driver also, only the MOBC and OBC candidate can apply. Also, ST Hills candidate can only apply. They haven't put any candidate for unreserved category for this position. For grade 4 position, that is 4th grade post, that is for the position of court attendant and the lawn attendant, MOBC and OBC candidate can apply. For court attendant, ST Plains and ST Hills can also apply, as the vacancy is 3, and for unreserved category cannot apply for this post. And for lawn, that is lawn attendant, only OBC and MOBC candidate can apply. Here comes the total post of 10. They would open up the link for online submission of application from 18th of February from 2 p.m. onwards. That would last up to 5th of March 2019 till 5 p.m. only. However, last date for payment of fees has been put as 8th of March 2019 or till the banking transaction hours. They have given the age criteria as for general and MOBC candidate the maximum age limit would be 44 years, For SC candidate, the maximum age limit would be 49 years. For ST Plains and ST Hills, the maximum age limit would be for 49 years. And for PWD category, that is physically handicapped, they have put it in as 54. Now comes the qualification details. Dear friends, please refer to my screen. For library assistant, they have seeked a graduate from any recognized university with an additional diploma or degree of library science from any recognized university. However, preference would be given to candidate with a degree of law from recognized university and proficiency in computers. For computer assistant, graduate can apply. Any graduate can apply with diploma or certificate of computer operations or applications. But the candidate should have good knowledge of data entry and DTP, basic hardware and maintenance, including installation of various devices like printer and scanners, also setting up of configurations for LAN connections also. Candidate is being expected of knowing knowledge of utilities and application software, also web designing and web-based application software, as well as web-based application computers. For driver, the candidate should have completed class 8 standard or up to HSLC, or those who have passed HSLC or above. Sorry, here the criteria is for driver is only up to class 8 standard. Above HSLC, that is highest H. Dear friends, here for driver position, the required qualification is for class A up to class 8 standard, and other candidates, if those who have completed higher secondary or above qualification, will not be eligible for this position. However, the important criteria for this position is that the candidate should possess a valid professional driving license. So candidate, those who have professional driving license only, please apply for this driver position. For grade 4 position, that is the court attendant or the lawn attendant, that is Mali and peon, the candidate should also be completed class 8 standard and above that is if any higher secondary or above qualification holding candidates apply for this post would merely be rejected. Let us check the selection process, friends. For library assistant, the selection process has been divided in two categories, stage 1 and stage 2. For stage 1, they have put the written test, and for the stage 2, they have put the viva or the final interview phases. Let us check. The written test would be for 2 hours duration. On papers, general English and general knowledge for 40 marks, library science for 40 marks, and general aptitude of 20 marks. However, the official language of state of Assam, that is Assamese, would be of 20 marks. This 20 marks, that is for Assamese language segment, will be qualified in nature. Qualifying marks will be of 40 marks, 40%, that is 8 marks. Marks obtaining in Assamese language segment will not be counted in preparation of the merit list, but everybody have to clear that paper. After clearing the written test, candidates would be called for viva or the final interview in the ratio of 1:3. That is, for one position, 3 candidates would be called. However, the cutoff mark for this would be fixed or may be changed with the discretion of Guwahati High Court. Now let us discuss the criteria for computer assistant also. They have divided the selection criteria for computer assistant in the stages of 1, 2 and 3. Stage 1 would comprise of written examination of 120 marks. Stage 2, that is the skill test of 20 marks. Stage 3, that is interview, final interview or viva of 10 marks. In written examination phase, the syllabus has been divided in general English and general knowledge of 40 marks, technical knowledge of 50 marks, and general aptitude of 40 marks. However, here also the official language of Assam, state of Assam, that is Assamese, 20 marks would have to be attained by the candidate with a they have to get a qualifying mark of 8 marks, that is 40%. After completing the written test, the candidate would be called in the ratio of 1 is to 5. That is, for one position, 5 candidates would be called. However, here also the Guwahati High Court reserved the right to fix the cutoff mark as per their criteria. In the stage 3, after clearing of the skill test, candidate would be called in the ratio of 1 is to 3. That is, for one position, 3 candidates would be called. Let us discuss the same for the position of driver. Here for the position of driver, the stages have been divided into stage 1 and stage 2. First stage is the screening test, would come for 20 marks based on road sign recognitions and all. And the second phase would comprise of the driving test of 40 marks and Viva for 20 marks. The, the driving test, in the driving test, the candidate would be called in the ratio of 1 is to 10. That is, for one vacancy, 10 students would be called. And for Viva, after completing the driving test, on the basis of the grand total of the marks obtained in the driving test and Viva, the final selection list would be prepared and intimated accordingly in the website. Let us discuss the same for the grade 4 position, that is the court attendant and the lawn attendant. Here also it is seen that they have divided into stage 1 and stage 2. Stage 1 comprise of written test for 50 marks. The selection test would consist a written test examination of one paper, that is of 50 marks, of 1.5 hour duration. That is, the paper would be of multiple objective choice questions of 8th standard class. And in the stage 2, after clearing the written examination, the candidate would be called in the ratio of 1 is to 5. That is, for one position, 5 candidate would be called. However, Guwahati High Court reserved the right to fix or make the cutoff marks for calling or preparing the merit list for this position. Dear friends, before applying, one should keep in mind that the medium of applying here for this position, the above mentioned position, is only through online mode. So before applying, every candidate should possess a valid email ID and a valid mobile number for registration purpose. So those who have not created any email ID, please create it before applying and keep your mobile number handy. After that, you please log in the website www.ghconline.gov.in, and after that you can click on online application for various posts and follow the instruction later on, such as you can click for registration as new registration and provide all the required mandatory information and submit the registration. The system will generate a registration code which will be displayed below the submit registration button. Through the system is designed to send an email immediately. Please note friends, you should keep the registration number and your date of birth handy for further update of your application in all the phases. Okay, so let us check in phase 2 what are the steps that we need to look upon. In phase 2, the candidate have to update their details by providing his or her profile details, all the specific information, and to save the data by clicking on the update data button. Please note friend, no boxes should be left empty in the application form online. Alright. So after filling all the required information, all are to keep on mind that the size of the photo, passport photograph, that need to be updated in the application form. The size should be of in between 5 KB to 30 KB only, and the format prescribed by the Guwahati High Court in the advertisement is that the passport photo should be in the format of JPG or PNG or GIF image only. Friends, in the same format, you all have to put your signature and scan it in the size between 5 KB to 30 KB only, and in between 276 pixel. So after preparing or the proper size of your photo and the signature, please save it in your desktop and click on upload photograph and signature button and browse and search for your file that you have kept in your desktop and upload it both for photograph and signature and submit. Click on the submit button. Once the submit button would turn to green, it will be activated for submission of candidature. So friends, before submitting on the click button, that is submit candidature, all you are to keep on mind that once you click on that button, if you have provided any wrong information, it is not being able to edit. So please check your details properly before clicking on the submit button. After clicking on the submit button, a payment challan would be generated. You have to take the printout of the fees payment challan and walk into your nearest State Bank of India after 2 working days and make the payment, and after 2 working days the payment would be reflected in your account. For these positions, no documents are to be enclosed, that is hard copies are not required to be submitted neither at the time of submission of online application. So please keep the printout of all the phases, that is the registration copy, your payment fee challan copy, everything with you. It would be required in the later stages. Dear friends, before going to apply online, just refer the ad once again. It is available in the website. I will discuss one more important thing, that is the fees for this position. For general category and OBC and MOBC category, everybody has to pay a fees of rupees 300 if you want to apply for these positions. And for SC, ST and SC plains, that is ST plains and ST hills, and for scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, they have to pay only 150 rupees. So friends, do apply for this position. Hope you all can apply properly and clear the examination and get the job. Good luck from my side. Best of luck friends. Do like my channel if you like my video. Thank you.